Hey guys, well, welcome to Party in Your PJs. This is the glass skin edition. So we'll wait a few seconds, let people join us. Invite your friends to hang out with me tonight for a few minutes as I show you a fun fall makeup trend for 2020. Is glass skin. I'd never heard of it before. And then one of the ladies that I love in Mary Kay showed it in a tutorial that she did. And I was like, oh, I want to try that. And so I've been doing it for a few days and I really love it. I love how it makes my skin look. So I wanted to show it to you all because maybe you would love it. So it's all about, it's a makeup trend for, hey guys, it's a makeup trend for the fall and winter that makes you look very moisturized, and it's really luminous. That's the key. And a lot of times when people do this makeup look, they have a calmed, muted eye and a calmed, muted lip. And so I'm going to show you, it's a lot of great highlighting, contouring things, and extra steps that you can do in your makeup. And you can just maybe you just like take a couple things from here and do a couple of them. You don't need to take all of them. And I'm showing you tonight my awesome blemishes that I have. So hopefully we can cover those up a little bit. So what you do first, I've washed my face and I've used my moisturizer and my eye cream that I would normally use and my serums. And the goal of this look is that you're extra moisturized, and I'm super oily, so that sounded really like a nightmare to me personally, but then I did it and I was like, oh wow, this is amazing. So we're going to use my Naturally Oil, Mary Kay's natural oil. I absolutely love this. I'm going to put a couple drops in my hand, and then I'm just going to put it all over. I love this oil. It feels so good. All right. But I really loved how my face, it just like looked kind of glistening, and you can kind of already start to see as I use the moisturizer and stuff that, you know, it just makes your skin look really glistening. Did you it? Oh, okay. I'm looking for the stuff. And then I take my moisture stick. Now this is, you have to think like we're going to use extra moisturizer. And so if you've not used the moisture stick yet, it's incredible. I absolutely love this stick. It's so amazing. And you're just going to do it on the high points of your face. And so right down the middle of my nose, I'm going to put it underneath my eyeball on both sides carefully. You're just going to kind of tap it in down the nose and right here. These are all the places that I'm going to highlight too, so it'll really stand out. And if you have any like crepiness or under eye, like wrinkles or anything like that, you don't want your foundation to sit in there at all. And so this is going to prevent that. Okay. And you want to keep it like even, like put it up here on your cheekbone. Okay. And you're just going to let that sit. So you can already see, like as I turn my face, it's like a little bit shiny in those areas. So we're starting that glass skin effect, which is so fun. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and put on my primer. This is our foundation primer. It has an SPF 15. I absolutely love this stuff. You just need a little bit, and you're just going to dab it. Now, you're probably like, oh, that kind of makes your face look a little matte, but all that moisture is going to show through. So it's really awesome. I love this stuff. I love foundation primer. It makes your face feel like silk. So good. I call it crack filler. It like fills in any wrinkles, divots, all that good stuff. All right, so normally I would use a CC cream. I am a CC cream lover. And so CC cream looks like this. It stands for Conceal and Correct Cream, and it's a lighter foundation. That's what I wear every single day. But for this effect, I want my skin to look a little bit more flawless. And so I'm gonna use our Time Wise 3D matte 3D foundation. And this one's for combination to oily. So if you have a pink stripe on the back, it's the luminous one. It's for more dry skin. It makes your skin look more luminous. And I'm actually going to use the matte one because that's my normal foundation. But the glass skin effect will still shine through. Okay, so no worries if you're like a matte girl like me. Okay, so I'm going to use my foundation brush and I'm just gonna put some of this foundation on there. And we actually have this great quiz on our website that will tell you what kind of foundation we can almost match you virtually. So I can link, I can show the consultants where to find that so you guys can have that quiz. Look how like already my coverage is so good and I barely used any. So that's what I love about our foundation is that a little goes a long way. And you can just kind of, it's also buildable. Just kind of gives you that just airbrushed look, which I really, really love because I have a lot of redness in my face. And you can use, like if you have our red pen, the green pen for the redness, or, oops, I lost my cap. That's okay. I will pick it up later. So you want to make sure that your foundation matches really, really well on your jawline so that you don't have to put your foundation so low. I don't ever like to put my foundation below my neck at all. So you want to make sure that it's the right color. And the way you match your foundation is you match it along your jawline, and if it disappears, it's the right color. Okay, so you never want to like match the back of your hand, or this spot is where some people do that. You don't want to do that because that color is not the same color as your face. Okay. That's pretty good. All right. So then after I get my foundation on, my next step would be my highlighter. And I'm actually going to use light ivory today. Normally I would use deep ivory, but just to get this effect and this glass skin, I'm going to do a little bit lighter of a highlighter. And I really like how the light ivory looks lately. I don't know. So it's kind of up to you. So this is how I normally would do it. And we got to hide that guy. In fact, I would use deep ivory on that because it's a little, I don't want to bring attention to that. I just want to cover it up. Okay. So then we're going to go right down the center of my face. I know I look kind of crazy right now. And you want to use your sponge that we have. That's so awesome. The little pink ones or the big black one. And so I like to wipe it off a little bit so it's not so wet. You don't want it like dripping down your face. And then it's just little tiny like motions, like little to blend it in. Has anyone already decorated for Christmas? I know so many people were doing that. Chatney was talking about doing that. She never decorates this early. I say it's 2020. You can do whatever you want. I'm gonna blend that in. Okay. All right, so you want to make sure that you never drag. You want to blot, kind of like a little blotting motion. And I bring it over to the top of my eyebrow because when you drag it, it like removes the, so we're just lightly tapping. So like down here where I don't really want it to be as white because I was just trying to cover up that little spot, I will drag it to remove it. And I'm going to do the top of my eyeballs right here because I have a lot of like coloration, like discoloration in my lids. Okay, so I'm probably going to use a little deep ivory, like right in here, just to kind of cover some of the I have a lot of veins in my eyelids that I can see. It drives me a little crazy. Okay, so that's the first step. And you can already kind of see, like, even though that's a matte foundation, I can see the shininess in my skin, a little bit of that glass coming through in the spots. This light makes me look a lot lighter than what it looked like in the mirror. Okay, I definitely don't want to look like a mime. That's how I feel. Okay, so then the next step is this translucent powder. So if you've ever heard of baking your makeup, that's the kind of what we're gonna do here, but not totally. Again, this is just a setting powder, and so I'm gonna use my sponge, just press a little powder in, and then just press it into my skin again. And we're gonna use a big powder brush and dust it off. But this holds your foundation and your makeup on a lot longer and better. You want to get around your nose. Okay. Okay. So that's the start of it. Just a good foundation, kind of like just kind of starting your makeup, setting your makeup really well. Okay. So then this is where we get to highlight and contour. So many people ask me, Katie, how do you do that? I still don't know how to do that. So I'm going to teach you some basic things and show you what I would do. So this is my highlighting powder. It's called Latte. So you can ask your consultant. This is my compact. This is called Latte. So this is our big pro palette. I'll show you. Mine's dirty. Sorry, I need to like get a cleaner one. I need to wipe it down. But you can tell my favorite colors are the ones that are like really used. So I'm gonna take this Latte color. You can kind of see the brown. And I'm gonna turn, you can brush it off or you can go like this and tap it off. I'm gonna turn the brush upside down. So this is the top, and you're gonna flip it around. And I'm gonna take and go along my, below my cheekbone. And then I'm just gonna push up. I'm gonna draw it up. And you see that? So the purpose of a contour is it defines your cheekbones and it makes your face look thinner. So you can already see, like, you can already tell. Like, look how much more defined the one side of my face is versus this side. So we're gonna do this on the other side. I'm gonna kind of draw the line and then we're just gonna push it up. You see that? Oh, the foundation around my nose was bugging me. I kind of rubbed it too much, but we gotta fix that. Okay. Okay, so those sides. Then on the same spot, I'm gonna go ahead and I have a very large forehead and I don't have bangs, but I'm gonna go ahead and go around my forehead area. And then you can take another brush, like our powder brush, and you can just blend it in. This is why some people don't really do heavier eye makeup or heavier lips, because this look in itself is just a really clean looking makeup. So we've got our darkened areas right here and here. You can take your Latte color and go down your neck. Makes your neck look thinner. Okay. All right. So then we've got our highlight, and that's this color right here, glazed. I think that's what it's called. I'll have to look. Let's see, I can flip it out and look real quick. Maybe I can't flip it out. They're all magnetic. Oop, there we go. Yes, this is called glazed. Okay. So glazed, the next part, this is like the glassy skin again part. With the glazed is you're going to take the same brush, or you can get a different one, and you're gonna put it right on the edge. And then we're gonna be pretty heavy with the glaze, but it's gonna look amazing. So you're gonna take it and you make this motion because this is where all the moisture is. You don't wanna rub this. This is where we put that extra moisture and you're just gonna tap, tap, tap. More glazed until you get, do you see that? That desired look. I absolutely, I got my brush in my eyeshadow. I like totally touched the green just there. I can fix this. Hold on. Where did I have my, you know, mistakes here. Actually, it doesn't look that bad. I don't need to remove everything on that side here. No, no, no. Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys. I just cannot have green in that spot. Okay. You can fix anything. And some of you might be going, oh my gosh, it's a lot of steps, but you know what? I'm not really gonna do eye makeup with this. I'm gonna like keep it pretty low key and I'm not gonna do a heavy lip. I'm gonna put a lip gloss on. So I'm getting rid of a couple of things that I would normally do, okay? Look at that. I think it's so pretty. I never would have done this if I wouldn't have seen that tutorial because it's just kind of fun. I walked around the other day with this and I was like, I love this. This is so pretty. Okay. Then you're going to take glazed again and you're going to go down your nose. And then you're going to take it and put it above your lip. I usually like to just use my finger here. And then I'm going to take my big powder brush and I'm just going to dust off all the excess like powder, anything. Okay. And then I'm gonna do a cheek color too. Okay. So I love Shy Blush. It's my favorite cheek color. It's right there. Chatney's talked about this color a lot too. It's the sparkly one on the bottom, not that light pink one. It's this one right here. You always want to kind of tap off the excess. And then I am just going to put it right on top, like in between the two, just up a little bit. And this has a lot of luminous spots too. And so it's just going to illuminate even more. I love it. It's so fun. Okay. So then in the season of wanting to look glowy. So here's what I think about this look. I think this reminds me of summer. I think of the beach and being warm. It's not even very cold where I'm at right now. But I'm not a huge beach goer, but I just love that warm like look of like, I'm a little tan, right? You wanna push your eyebrows up. And then this is my favorite mascara that Mary Kay makes. This is Lash Intensity. This stuff is incredible. So you're just gonna add a layer of Lash Intensity. And I have foundation on my eyelids to just make them light. You could use our liquid Light Beam eyeshadow. You could put a light eyeshadow on top. You could use an eyeliner. You could do all kinds of things, but here's the thing I love about Lash Intensity Mascara. It makes you look like you have fake eyelashes. Hold on. You just have to brush them out. And if you feel like you're getting too clumpy, you can use your brush and just separate your lashes out. And then I do spend a little extra time on my lashes when I do like a simple skin. Look at the difference in lashes. Got lashes over here, don't got them over here. Mascara, it makes all the difference, doesn't it? And I always blink and you can wiggle. And people always ask me, Katie, do you put mascara on your bottom lashes? Yes. Yes, I do. Hard to do on the camera. Okay. So, oh my word, I feel like a brand new lady. Seriously, Beach Bronze Lip Gloss. I did more of a luminous skin look. This is called Glass Skin. So we used a lot of illumination, a lot of bronzer, and a lot of highlight. And I kept my lip neutral, my eyeballs neutral. My eyeballs, you know. So I really love this. Like, I can do this pretty quickly. I did take a little bit of time, but I can do this pretty quickly in the morning and feel like I'm pretty put together for the day. And I just look really healthy. That's the thing that I like about this, just like a healthy, wonderful glow. So there you go. Glass skin for 2020. It's the trend right